Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. We are back to play some cards. I did not record a new video for some days because the last days were a little bit busy, but I found some time in between to play some games in the Officer Club, just to try it and get a feeling. And actually, I'm a little bit disappointed because after a game, you don't see how many points you've got or you've lost or how many ranks you climbed up or fell down. And so you have to look after every single match if you are climbing the ladder up or not and how far. So and the rank system is also a little bit weird because I guess we started at rank 1200 roundabout when we entered the Officer Club. Then when I logged in again to play some matches, we fell down 200 ranks. Then I played some matches, lost some matches, fell down again, and then I had a little winning streak of 4 games in a row, and now I'm suddenly at rank 660. I don't really know how this system works, and that's the one thing. The other thing is, I've recognized that the decks have changed quite a lot comparing to the normal ranks, so to say, because we are facing mainly Britain and US control decks, sometimes a Japanese resistance deck. Only one time of all Japan matchups, I faced a Japan aggro deck and 2 German aggro decks with the Humber variant. Actually, this early-mid-range US deck that we used the last days should be actually pretty good in the long run, because normally the mid-range decks perform the control decks out. But I think we have to play some more matches to get a bigger sample size. So, and another thing, I think my daily missions are a little bit buggy because I did not receive any missions in the last days. I think it has something to do with this mission. We are working for a few weeks on this mission now. We had 2 victories already, and suddenly it resets to 0, switched to the right spot. It was first on the left spot. And since then I do not get any more missions. So I think I should clear these 3 missions, 3 victories out. Maybe casual matches, because I don't have any competitive German deck. And that's the reason too why we are so low on money, only 440, which means we can only buy 1 officer's pack. So today the opening session is a little bit short, so I've recognized there is something new, a new deck, interesting, that can you buy for 200 diamonds, but as I said several times now, we want to save our diamonds since it is the currency that is the hardest to get. So let's go to the opening. 2 packs, the officer's pack we just bought, and we will see what cards we are getting. I think this is one of the new cards. Some new cards have been released, but I did not have a closer look what cards have been released. Special German card. So what do we have here? When the enemy destroys a unit, return to hand. Enemy discards random card. Yeah, pretty situational. And I've never seen it. To be honest, yeah, I don't know if you can make use of this. And this is the pack from the progress step of the US. And yeah, there is nothing special. Maybe this one here, card draw for 1 credit and pinning an enemy. Yeah, of course you have to combine this card with another one that destroys a pinned target, then it might be good. Yeah, Red October looks okay. Soviet tank or infantry +3/+3. Never seen it also. Yeah. But that does not mean anything. So now we go right into the action to play some ladder matches in the officer club. And yeah, we stick to our US-German early mid-range deck. And yeah, we will see which enemies we are facing today. Maybe again these Britain decks that rely on pumping up their HQ. Yes, it is a Britain player. So yeah, Britain Air I've also seen just one time. Yeah. Actually, I'm not so happy with. I want to keep the Flammpanzer for if in case this is a Britain Air to clear out his swordfish, at least one of them. This is okay. And yeah, I think we need this to draw some cards. But the problem is, like this, we have no turn 1 play. On the other hand, we are first to go. Let's try it. If it's a control-ish deck, then it does not matter that much that we have a delayed start. Okay, he does not play anything. So it might be more of a control type deck. So a 1-drop for next turn would be nice. Actually, we can play the Panzer 35 and move this one to the front. Then, yeah, this is okay. So looks like it is a Britain air deck, and we of course clear out the bomber as fast as possible. So if it is really a Britain air deck, he must have a really bad hand, or he just put this fighter in, this bomber, due to the pin effect. Yeah. I guess we trade in. We don't want him to draw cards, and yeah, we draw instead 1 card with our tank. Make full use of our credits, and next turn, yeah, we can play the Sherman for card draw. We can start to pull out our 32nd infantry. And yes, there is a big guard unit now. Yeah. So I think, yeah, we go for the Sherman and draw some cards. This is obviously not so great to draw this one. That's always the danger, the threat that you are facing if you play the 32nd alongside the Sherman. Yeah, okay, he's pumping up some big guys, so yeah, would be great if we could draw some of our big guys. Yeah, Blitzkrieg to clear this out, or the carpet bombing or Stars and Stripes would also be nice. I wonder. Yeah, we will move this one to the front and play this one too. Yeah, we are not facing carpet bombing next turn. So this turn, I mean, it's only 6 credits, but he needs 7. Okay. Yeah, this is also one of the new cards that I saw yesterday for the first time. And yeah, this is a really strong card. Yeah, and we can do it would also pretty nice in this situation. I think we send the guard unit back to his hand, clear out his fighter, and yeah, maybe we will move this one to the front to make at least one time use of his ability to deal 2 damage. Okay. So this looks not so great, this game here. So let's draw something more. And yeah, we will attack as long as we can with our 38. So maybe next turn we can play out BF 109. So that would become the strongest air unit. Interesting, he does not even clear out our Sherman with his fighter. So we will send this one back and stop him to draw more cards. And yeah, we will send in another tank to attack his HQ. So maybe, yeah, if he would draw a Blitzkrieg, that would be really great if he keeps hitting our HQ with his fighter instead of clearing something out. Yeah, we have the Wirbelwind in our hand. There's a nice Blitz unit that can move quickly to the front. And yeah, with Blitzkrieg, it would deal 5 damage. Yeah, there's our we can do it finally. Maybe a little bit too late. So we keep attacking his HQ, and so he is forced to trade in our units in the front line. And yeah, with the big fighter, okay, he uses Annihilation. Interesting. Yeah, okay, now he starts trading. Yeah, the cup, yeah, that's strategic bombing would be great. And there it is. we will use it right away and play out the next big tank here. Oh, yeah, big, relatively big. The medium tank. Yes, this is also pretty good. So can we play it if we use those two? We are spending 8, 9, and could move this one to the front. Yeah, so this is okay. So we can clear out the big guard unit with the B-25. Or not, if he pins us down, of course. Okay, it's just putting it back on top of the deck. So yeah, we will of course play the card. Yeah, we can actually, okay. So that was not as planned, but luckily we found a Sherman. I don't think he will clear out both of our US units. Okay. I wonder what countermeasures are left in his hand. Okay, no envelope. Yeah, but we have lethal right now on board. And yeah, we will see if he draws something that helps him. And it looks not... Yeah, this does not save him right now. Okay, this also does not... yes, of course he has blitz. Yeah, so that helped him. Good, we have to play this. Yeah, we have lethal on board again. Yeah, that he discarded our Sherman was pretty bad. And of course that he countered our we can do it. I think he turned the game. And yeah, there's no card that we can draw. The Hellcat. So maybe really close. Does he has the damage or not? Sexton, okay. So do we have any more? No, we do not have. I think the Wirbelwind and the Hellcat are the only two units that could blitz to the front and attack. Yeah. So, and yeah, we dropped 89 ranks, and I don't know why, because the system is pretty intransparent. Yeah, but it is what it is. And yeah, we go for another match. Last one was really close. One card could have been the deciding card. Yeah, and the Soviet deck is most of the time a control deck. So it is good to have a 1-drop and a 2-drop for the next turn. The better combination with the 35 is, of course, the combat engineers that could be played in the first turn. Then in the second turn, you play this one and have the deployment effect because the combat engineers are an infantry unit. You can send it to the front and deal 3 damage in the second turn with 2 defense, what is actually pretty good. Okay, and he is drawing. I wonder what he's drawn. Probably a big strong unit. Oh, okay. It has +1/+1 because of the Zhukov card, which he used to draw it. Yeah, but I think this is a nice spot to use our half track. Yeah, this might have been not the best play because we are expecting here some big guard units. But maybe we have a pretty good board at this point. We have the combat engineers, so we can pressure him a lot. Maybe we can win the match before the big guard units arrive on the battlefield. Yeah, he just has 3 credits. There are some units that he could play, of course, with guard. Okay, interesting. The Soviet Breton deck. We play the combat engineers and go for his HQ. Yeah, he's down already half the way. Next turn, I guess he killed something of these front guys. So next turn we can play the BF-109, which should be really big threat to him, dealing 6 damage to an air unit in the support line is not that easy for Soviet and Britain decks. And I don't think that he could actually clear those 2 guys out. We will see. So then we will, of course, not play the B109 because we cannot make use of the deployment effect. We need another tank first, but yeah, we will go for the Sherman as long we are controlling the front line. And yeah, next turn then we can play. That depends. We will see what he is doing. I think this was mistaken. The last one I should have attacked this one and should have hoped that the additional attack cleared this one out. But nothing is lost yet. We are in a good position here. So interesting. He is relying on these small infantry units that buff themselves. And yeah, I think we should go for the big aircraft and move the Sherman to the front line. So yeah, he would have to send both of them in, but now we are coming in the range that he might play his big tanks. So the 6 defense guard tanks, KV1, 2, and whatever there is, the T-34s and so on. But yeah, the B-109 is perfect to counter these big tanks. And yeah, we have the 1st Marines still in our hand, which can blitz to the front line. So yeah, if we keep the combat engineers, we would have a 4-4 body in the front line. And yeah, now we have the 5-4, which cannot be killed by one of his units. Okay, again, the supplies shortage. Pretty popular card. Another one. Okay, does this work? Do they get 2 damage now? You will see. Ah, yes. Okay, so the effect is stackable. So what are we doing now? So if we would use the we can do it, goes up to 5 defense and goes down to 3 next turn. This will be 7 and down to 5. Yeah, but we could clear one of his guys out. Ah, Stars and Stripes, interesting. So we will do it like this. Keep as much defense as possible in the front line. And depending on what he's playing, our Stars and Stripes will be really valuable. I mean, there must only be 1 more card. And yeah, with free defense, of course, only. Or yeah, he's welcome, of course, to play 2 more cards with a defense value of 4 each. And it looks like he has a hard decision. So he does not have the right answer in hand. And yeah, next turn we will try to hit his HQ. Okay. Interesting. So actually we let this unit a little bit on the board, and I think he will trade in next turn, but he is down to 1 defense on his HQ. He might play the card that sets both HQs to 12. But yeah, it looks like he does not have it, and yeah, that's it. Thanks to our Stars and Stripes. Yeah, as you can see, key of this deck is still putting pressure on the enemy, and yeah, focus on the HQ. So funny thing is that I actually just built this deck to make some progress on the US progress steps. And now it turns out that it is actually pretty good. There are some cards that I actually want to replace. This one infantry card that gets +1/+1 as soon it moves to the front line. Yeah, I thought it would be a nice situational card, but actually there are not enough good situations where you could use it. So I actually want to remove it. But I don't know yet which card I should place in. I actually like the M4A1 a lot. The 4/5 tank that goes into your hand if you are forced to discard something, because many decks are using some discard mechanisms. So this might help in some situations. This is now, of course, not so great. Yeah, at least a Sherman to draw some cards, depending on if this will survive. Okay, interesting. He did not play anything. Does that mean... Ah, yes. An entrapment. Okay. So we go for a Sherman. And a half track is good in this. Okay, he's attacking. Now Sherman. Oh, was this the whole time destroy a target with 3 credits or less? I don't know. I think I need a closer look on the card changes. But we will remove this to his hand. Okay. So this deck is relying pretty hard on removals. Yeah, this is the infantry card I mentioned earlier, this match, that I want to replace. Yeah, yeah, we will play this one to protect our HQ from some weird buffing of his aircraft, and yeah, on the other hand, no, wait, we will do it like this: attack and clear out this one. So we did not actually need it, the BF, but yeah, we will see. Now he has to decide what he is. Okay, evil plus, and then from the tacticals, yeah, and from the people. Okay, yeah, he keeps removing a lot, and we are 1 damage short to clear this guy out here. Another half track, but we will kill this on this turn. There will be another guard unit, of course. Yeah, but sooner or later we have to break through this guard unit. I don't think he will kill this one. I think these two targets are preferred for him. Yes. Oh, no, but it is surviving. Okay. So, yeah, we will use the Sherman. Oh, it is strategic bombing. That is pretty perfect in this situation. Yeah, he's almost out of cards. Our hand is full. We have board dominance and yeah, okay. Yes. I mean, there are several options. Let's go for the B-25 and see if he kills his tank. Nope, not the correct one. Yeah, then we use the Marines to do the job. And go to the front. He cannot clear our Sherman with his T-70. So there is some more near. Yeah, okay, there is coming more. Yeah, Burning Sky is not enough. And yeah, we of course attack his HQ. And these guys cost 2 credits, so we cannot use the Flampanzer on it, but we can draw some more cards. There's the M4 A1, which I like a lot. And now, yeah, I think we go for it, and we go for the combat engineers. And next turn, yeah, we have several options to end the game. I mean, he has to attack our bomber, that's pretty clear. On the other hand, since he has his fighter now, yeah. But yeah, we will simply use would not even be necessary, but yeah, and we almost cleared the mission. We okay, we climbed 42 ranks up, and I think that's enough. We opened some packs, so that's the end of the video. And if you like it, please hit the like button. If you have some questions, or want me to change the deck or whatever, please leave a comment below. And please subscribe to the channel and help me to push a little bit. Thank you for watching.